Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to show you everything I picked up at a local toy show.
Welcome to the party, pal!
Alright guys, so here are my pickups from a local toy show. This is a local toy show that happens every month, the last Sunday of every month. I'm not sure why, but this month they decided to do it in the middle of the month. So I'm not sure what the reasoning was, but it was right here in the middle of the month. So I was able to go this time. I have missed the last two. So this is the first one that I've gone to in the new year. And I went with a budget. I was trying not to go over, and I didn't. So I'm proud of myself for that. Let me show you the first item I got was I finally got the G.I. Joe Grunt. This was one of the Walmart exclusives. This is one of the only ones that I never found at the Walmarts. I found this at with one of the sellers there. I got it for $10, so I thought that was a really good deal. It looks like a really good figure. Looks like a great army builder. I was never able to find this figure, so $10 even. Cash was a pretty good deal. The next guy, I bought a bunch of loose figures. It was a guy and his son, his adult son. They had tables right next to each other, and they had tons of loose figures. And so I bought 5 figures. Let me show you these 3 first. I ended up getting these Star Trek figures. These are 3.75. They look like they're from the J.J. Abrams movie. This one did come with his tricorder and phaser. I believe this is Scotty, and we have a Spock and a Kirk. But they were $5 each. They didn't have the accessories for these two, but I am okay with that. I finally got some Star Trek representation in my world building. Now I do have the Hiya Toys Star Trek figures on pre-order, and they are, I think, a true 118 4-inch figures. These are fairly small. These are about the size of Star Wars Vintage Collection figures. But they were $5 each. I thought that was pretty cool. Again, I don't have anything for Star Trek in my world, so I finally have some representation. So I got these 3 $5 a piece. Thought that was a pretty good deal. And from the same seller, this father and son team, I did pick up another Marvel Universe Star-Lord. I do have a Marvel Universe army build video where I do point out that I do army build this guy. I think I have about 9 or 10 of them now, and oddly, in my next haul, like my normal haul video, I recently purchased 2 of these off of eBay. He typically comes with 2 guns. This one, again, didn't have any accessories, but because I have so many of them and they do come with 2 weapons, I have plenty of extra. So this is the third one of these guys that I've gotten in just in the last 3 weeks. So again, he was $5. And then the last item I picked up from this father-son duo was this G.I. Joe Retaliation? No, G.I. Joe, oh, I forget the name now. Not Renegades, not Retaliation, Resolute. There we go. Now, it's a Duke. You can see he still has the rubber band on his arm there to hold the rifle. He did come with his helmet. Again, he was $5. The backpack's missing. It's actually like a backpack that you push a button and there's wings, so he could fly like a jetpack. The one that I have, I actually broke the backpack, the pin in the back of the Duke, and I was never able to get it out. So this is actually my second one. Obviously, it doesn't have the backpack, but he did have the rifle and the helmet, and the not web gear, but the belt with the pouch. So he was $5. So this father-son duo, I ended up giving them $25 for these 5 figures, which I think was a pretty good deal. One of the sellers there, he is, I guess, a YouTube personality, and he's also on Instagram. His name is Prime to the First. He has a really good YouTube channel. If you're interested, I'll leave a link to it in the description. He does a show usually it's on Mondays with his friend Nate. It's a really good toy topic show. They talk about stuff that a lot of the other toy YouTubers don't talk about. They do a show, it's about once every few weeks, but it's a really good show. But he was there. I have bought items off him before. This time I bought two Marvel Universe, or excuse me, Marvel Legends. We got the Crimson Dynamo and, oh, I forget his name now. But I do have both of these guys in Marvel Universe. I figured I could use them as just big robots. They'll fit in, into 118 because they do look like they're just big robots, and I do have the smaller versions. Titanium Man, that's what it is. So and the Titanium Man in the Marvel Universe looks almost exactly like this, but the Crimson Dynamo, he is a bit different. I'll take him out of the boxes here. See, there's a glare. But these were $10 a piece. Really, in great condition, great shape. $20 for both. Got to meet Prime again. Really cool guy. This is the second or third time that I've run into him and talked to him. Bought a 25th anniversary G.I. Joe bat off of him last time. But really cool guy. Please check out his YouTube, and you can look him up on Instagram as well. And his buddy Nate, I think if you go to their page with the link, you'll find their Instagrams as well. But I picked up these two. And the final item I picked up, I've been looking for this for a while. I passed on it when it was in the stores. I regretted it, but I ended up finding one loose. I think it's nearly complete. And that is one of the Buzz Lightyear starships. This is for 5-inch figures. But it fits 118 and 375 just fine. It did have the cockpit. I think the only things missing are the little missiles. I think there's missiles that are supposed to go there. It does have landing gear that comes out. Now I do have the the base that goes to this, and the only thing I was missing was one of the ships, because the base does come with like a launch pad. That any one of the ships can sit on. It actually sits in sort of these little grooves here. But the guy had it for $10. So I picked this up for $10. So you can see I didn't spend any, the most expensive item was $10. These were 10 for this, and then I got 25. So I spent about $65. Wasn't that much. Really happy with what I got. This thing's in really good condition. I've seen a lot of people customize this, paint job it. I don't think that I will because it matches the base so well. But that is my haul, guys. Got the ship, got a couple figures, one, Minton card, but I do plan on opening that. All right, guys, so that is my haul from my local toy show. Got some figures, got a ship. Didn't spend too much. My son did buy a couple things which cut into my budget, but it's always nice when he finds something as well. But that's the haul. Toy Fusion is the name of the toy store. So if you're ever in the Northern California area, check them out. They do have an Instagram page that they update pretty frequently to let you know that these sales are coming. But it's typically the last Sunday of every month, so at least about 12 a year, and then there's always a special one sprinkled in there throughout. So go ahead and check them out if you get a chance. Toy Fusion in Sacramento, California. That is the video, guys. Let me know what you think. I will catch you next time. Bye.